lot of us get some kind of pain or tension in neck and shoulders. And some of that can come from our trapezius muscle. And our trapezius muscle starts, well, it connects to the thoracic spine all the way over to the shoulder and then up the top of the shoulder to the base of the head. And then down between where my top finger is and my bottom thumb, so next to the spine. So it has this kind of trapezoidal shape, thus the name trapezius. So in order to get rid of some of the tension in the trapezius muscle that could be firing around jaw, ear, eyes, and into the head, some pain referral there, there is a technique of contracting it and then stretching and relaxing it. So we're going to do this. It takes a few steps, and you need to be able to bring your shoulder up and back. So from the side, it looks like up and back. And we also need to be able to do the action of bringing the shoulder down and forward. So those are the four actions that our shoulder needs to be able to do. So do your best, and then we're going to move our head around in space in a very particular pattern and order in order to contract trapezius and then to stretch it. So I'll do this from a bit of a side angle so that you can see what I'm doing. So we'll start with pick a shoulder, shrug it up towards your ear, draw it back, hold it there, so it's up and back. Good. Then lean your head back and bring the same ear to that hiked up shoulder. So we're really scrunching that side. Good. So head is back, ear is toward the hiked shoulder, shoulders up and back. Last thing is that we swivel the head away. Ooh, might not get very far. We're looking like up and away from the shoulder. Chin is turned away from the shoulder. Good. Might feel kind of crampy, not great. This is the contraction. Hold a couple more seconds. Good. First step to come out of this. Swivel head back to center and release it ear to opposite shoulder. Keep the shoulder where it is. Just release your ear to the opposite shoulder. Good. This time bring your head a little bit forward and turn to look toward your hiked shoulder. It's a little complicated. Then shoulder moves. Shoulder comes down and forward. Good. You're going to feel something happening in the top of your shoulder here. From here, we're turning toward the shoulder with the head as we're leaning away from the shoulder with the head. And then just sort of bob your head up and down. So chin and whole head moves in space. Keep breathing, a few more seconds. And release. Kind of bring your head back to center and take a little inventory. What does the shoulder feel like on that side? What does your opposite shoulder feel like on the other side? Then we'll do the other side. Most of the time we have kind of bilateral or both sides tension. Maybe one is a little worse. But just so that we get the hang of this, contract and then relax. And so starting with a neutral posture, then opposite shoulder, shrug it up, draw it back in space. Good. Then lean your head back and bring your same ear to hiked shoulder. Already really scrunching. Keep drawing that shoulder back and up, and then swivel your head to turn and look away from your shoulder. I don't get very far, maybe about half an inch or an inch of turning. Hold for a few seconds. Good. Keep all of this. Bring your head back to center, and then opposite ear to opposite shoulder. Keep that shoulder hiked up and drawn back. Good. Turn your gaze to look at your hiked shoulder. I can't see it, but the effort is there to turn. Drop your head down and forward, and then shoulder down, shoulder forward. Good. Keep turning your chin toward your forward shoulder, and then bob your head up and down. Shoulder stays in place, forward and down as much as you can. Only the head is moving. release that. Take a little inventory. And you can do that a few times a day. You can do that once and never again. Just sort of see what that does. And it's basically sending a different signal to your brain to act differently around the area of that shoulder. We want those muscles to be able to both contract, and we want them to be able to relax or stretch. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Let me know, and I'll send some follow-up videos for other things we can do for strengthening and stretching neck.